So what is sports betting? Well, in essence, it's a very, very simple activity. People make up their minds about the outcome of a sporting event, and then they put some money on that outcome, and if they're right, they win. If they're wrong, they lose. Very simple. So why do people bet on sports? We think there are three reasons. One is for fun or entertainment. Another is to make money, obviously. And the third one is related to status, where people love to be able to say to their friends, I put 1,000 shillings on this set of football matches and I won 3 million, as in fact one of our clients did in Uganda last week. How do bookmakers make money? It's fairly simple. They work out the true probabilities of something happening, which might be represented by a price of 3, and then they sell the tickets at a lower price, thus creating a margin for themselves over the haul. As at right now, Mbet, which started in business in earnest around about July, has 4,200 active clients. It had 1,000 in August, so you can see that it's grown quite quickly in the past few months. Those clients are placing 45,000 bets a month, and the business is effectively growing around about 10% week on week, or call it 40% a month. We can't really see any end in sight to that either. And the turnover at the moment, given that the bets are fairly small, about $1 a bet on average, in fact, $1 US, turnover at the moment is just over 40,000. It was 35 actually when I started writing this slide a week or so ago, and may well be 45 by now. The goal of our gambling business is to enter 4 geographical markets. Uganda, which we've just entered, Tanzania, which we're looking at entering very soon. My friend Kristen here can do the deal. The next one we're looking at entering is our local market here, Kenya. And then finally, by far the biggest market of all, Nigeria. So that's our territory, and we think that there's about $6 billion of betting on sports that will be available in those 4 countries by 2017, 2018. So, where are we going? At the moment, we're expecting 2014 to generate around about $1 million in gross profit, given that we're just getting really going in Uganda. We're not quite into Tanzania yet, and Kenya's going to come a little bit later in 2014. Over the next 24 months, we're going to enter all those markets, and our goal, given our history of having had a fair bit of success in this industry, is to gain 10% market share. So 10% of that $6 billion in sports betting turnover equates to $600 million that we think we can get our hands on. And that $600 million should generate in the vicinity of $100 million gross profit for our businesses across those 4 countries. The team, 35 years combined experience in sports betting, roughly 16 or 17 each, and involved with 22 companies as employees, as consultants, and in various other nefarious capacities. We are not sure how much money we're going to need to execute our plan. We expect to need to raise somewhere between $0 and $2 million next year. That'll enable us to consolidate our software, to make sure it's completely scalable, and possibly fund 1 or 2 small acquisitions along the lines of the company we've just bought in Uganda. And then in 2015, we'll be seeking a larger amount. We haven't quantified it yet, but it'll be between $0 and $10 million. And that's really about, I was going to say going for broke, but really going for the doctor in terms of trying to grab that 10% of the market that's available in those 4 countries. So thank you very much for listening, and enjoy the evening.